Now Jack said he been checking the phone and he can't get on. We just got on. I'm done. Anyway, I can't. I'm not going to.
It's like Jason just hit the eject button.
Am I on? Am I back on?
Yeah, you're on.
Right.
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Patriots are gonna get damned to hell, and they're not gonna win the Super Bowl because they didn't cut God's quarterback. Fire and brimstone will rain from the sky. I'm telling you, Locust is coming.
Really, Locust?
Hey, Locust. I'm telling you, I don't want to be in Foxborough right now. Watch. I'm telling you.
Denver's doing all right without him.
Well, that's because they got.
Well, he went away.
He just freeze up again.
He did. Well, Jason froze up. Everybody else is good.
I don't know what Jason talking about.
Oh, okay.
Jason, you there, man? Hey, yo, Jay.
That frozen picture is classic.
Hey, you started talking about Tebow. You see what happened?
Right, there it is. There it is.
What the fast? What the fast, man?
Hold
I'm taking my Xfinity card. I'm gonna call Xfinity.
Hold up.
I'm gonna get my signal back.
No.
That was
Or was
great.
it because I was talking about Tebow?
Yes.
That's what it was.
I would stop talking because God was just like, "Don't you dare!"
There you go.
That's right.
We about to make a Saturday Night Live clip about you, Jay. Boy, that was too good right there. Oh man.
What'd you say about my son? What'd you say?
But just like we was talking on like we had got together last time, I told y'all, man, this dude was not gonna make nobody's roster as a tight end. He was gonna make nobody's roster as a freaking flanker. It wasn't gonna matter.
He's
Why doesn't somebody
He's
take him
terrible.
Why doesn't somebody take him on as team chaplain?
Jason.
I mean, come on. Don't you need one?
Y'all about to stop. Y'all got to stop.
What?
Y'all better stop.
Hey, I'm gonna cut my lights out, man, before something start coming over here. I'm serious, man. Y'all got to stop this.
Team Chaplain. That's the best I've ever heard.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Don't applaud, just throw money.
I'm gonna use that one, Lonice. I'm gonna give you credit for that. I'm gonna say
That's
this man
fine.
need to be Team Chaplain.
I mean, because clearly, and you know, and honestly, they need him in Foxborough because your man Hernandez, what he needs is Jesus. He needs Jesus. Just saying.
So that was his boy. In Florida. You see how that worked out?
Hey.
Well, you know, I guess he didn't pray enough for him. Maybe that day he wasn't really feeling it.
Oh God.
He left him off the prayer list. I mean, something might have happened. Sometimes you miss it. You don't know. Off day. Off day. Not everybody. I mean, y'all been to church and the minister's not always spot on. Maybe Tebow had an off day when he had, broke bread.
Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop.
With Hernandez.
Oh my God. Y'all got to stop.
Yeah, y'all better stop.
Lord, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop.
You want to laugh, Pete.
But but it's so funny though that you're saying all this because it gets me all the way back to the Super Bowl with Ray and Ray Lewis and all this. God wants our team to win the Super Bowl and all this, and I'm like, man, God got a lot of things to do to worry about. If the Ravens defense can stop Kaepernick.
No weapon.
Prev, did you just mute Jason? That's terrible. Oh, that's terrible, man.
That would be poor decision making on behalf of the Patriots if Tebow had made that roster. But I mean, poor decisions made at the Broncos and at the Jets. So, third time's a charm.
Yeah, well, anyway.
But he gave a nice little exit speech. He's still going to, pursue his dream of being an NFL quarterback. Blah 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 blah.
Nah, yeah.
Right.
Like there ain't an opening in Buffalo.
Nah, EJ Manuel actually practiced. He actually might start this week.
He actually practiced. They might actually need him back in the Jets uniform again. They're starting with Geno.
Do they have a backup?
Yeah, they signed Brady Quinn as the backup.
No, I thought the Jets got Brady Quinn, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did.
That's Jason dude right there. That's Jason dude.
Jason, that's your main man, 50 grand.
Jay, you did mute him. Hold up,
You
man.
really did mute him.
No, I unmuted him.
Jay,
I
you are
unmuted
muted.
him.
You are muted like.
No, I unmuted him.
How the heck did you? Jay, we can't hear you, man.
You hear me now?
I unmuted
There
him.
you
There
go.
you go.
All right.
There you go. All right.
We didn't give Brady Quinn a chance. I just don't feel like we gave him a real chance. We needed a better line, but you know what?
Man,
You got enough chances. You got to do, even in Kansas City, that team was terrible. He need to get on a decent team, but
you popping in and out, man. Poor, you like Tory the other day, man. His connection's just janky.
this is supposed to be better than this. I can't believe
Brady Gunn Quinn.
Young Quinn.
it.
Man. Young Quinn. Hey, but
Quinn.
hey, what's up, man?
Gun show.
Me and Jay was talking about this the other day, man, about your boy Johnny Manziel. I mean, what are we gonna do with this dude, man?
I mean, he is the NCAA's worst nightmare.
That dude is acting a donkey.
He is.
He is acting a donkey.
He don't care what anybody says.
That's
And,
it.
the sad thing is, he got a good coach that got to deal with this mess.
And like I said, the coach is in a bad spot, man. In a bad spot. I mean,
he sits
he
out
is
half
just.
a game and then comes back and then gets pulled.
I showed you.
I mean, when is this dude? And I gotta tell, I was saying, man, the thing that bothers me the most, you know, a black coach dealing with, you know, a quote unquote white superstar, but at the same time a big college, and it's like, are the boosters pushing? You know, like this dude should have been snatched up a long time ago, man. I'm not saying like kicked off the team or nothing, but I mean, you gotta close up the cookie jar every now and then. You know, I mean, you leave the cookie jar wide open, the hands gonna go in it and take the cookies out every now and then. I mean,
Just order more cookies.
that's obviously what they're doing.
And
Just
that's
getting more
the problem
cookies.
right there. Giving him more cookies. Somebody needs to tell the spoiled boy no. He's throwing temper tantrums on the sideline.
Well, a bad
And
thing,
acting a donkey and making his coach look like a donkey.
right? And the sad thing is that the coach already has to deal with being, you know, a black coach in a Texas school, dealing with the boosters
In the SEC.
in the SEC,
In the SEC.
and his quarterback, who is white,
Redefine the good old boy network.
right, is acting like this, and he only can do so much. He's trying to keep his job because this is the best job he's had. He's done a phenomenal coaching job wherever he's gone, but
True.
this is something that he just shouldn't have to deal with. But at the same time, they're winning games. They basically built half a new stadium because of Johnny Football, and what can he do?
But that was only based on their predicted ticket sales and stuff like that. I mean,
But it wasn't based.
That's
But Pete,
everybody.
it wasn't based. It wasn't based off of the wide receiver or the fullback, or even just because he was a good
But,
coach.
Jay,
It's because
what
of Johnny
year?
Football.
1 year.
Yeah.
It's not like this dude's
Whoa,
a
whoa,
junior.
whoa, hold on. You saw 1 year of Michael Vick did at Virginia Tech.
Prev,
Yeah.
that's a good point. I don't know what did happen. After
But what
1
did
year,
Virginia
Prev?
Tech do differently than they hadn't been doing after Michael Vick left and before that 1 year? I'm talking about all
That's the
these
stat
building
point.
and all this.
They built up a whole lot of stuff off of 1 year.
Hey, Prev, you got an example? Because I don't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is news to me. I always thought,
Oh yeah.
give us something to work with.
Oh yeah.
So that stadium, all that
They put up a whole lot of stuff.
Okay, they put up a whole lot of stuff, but Michael Vick on out here clowning the way he was. I mean,
Yeah,
come
that
on,
I'm just
was
dude.
like
saying.
that to his brother.
No. The point was talking about what 1 year of hype and influence can do for a program. You know, you can't underestimate that 1 year. Now, if you're going to talk about Ken Sumlin in the future, you got to think about it. Kevin Sumlin, he's saying, hey, all I got is 1 more year of this guy. I don't care if we win 9 games, 8 games, whatever. He's out of here next year anyway, because he don't want to be here. you know,
we don't want him here
I'd be just
anymore.
as good without him one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that.
I mean,
do you? But do you?
So yeah, he's kind of in the hands, throw his hands up.
But now here's that drama piece, and as a coach, are you thinking that he's basically saying, okay, I'm just gonna ride this thing out until he leaves, and I should be okay? Or do you think people are gonna look at this from in the future sense and say, how in the world am I gonna give him a job if he couldn't handle one person? How am I gonna give him an NFL job or something a little bit bigger than what he's dealing with right now? I mean, that's what I'm kind of looking at too, from the standpoint of the coach. Is like she said, he could have sat out that entire game against Rice. He's not going to win the Heisman. I'm thinking in this sense already, but from a political standpoint, because I don't think any of them cats going to vote for him at this point, regardless
the media
of
don't like anybody.
But what I was thinking is as a coach, is he hurting his I don't know,
his credibility?
Yeah, his
credibility.
I mean, I'm putting that out there. I'm putting it out there.
Well, Pete, I think
you need to go house on that one.
Credibility, accountability, and
responsibility, accountability, spoon fed the truth. Spoon feed the truth.
Hey, I got something to say. Pete, you brought up a good point with the whole how's his persona going to be perceived after dealing with Johnny Manziel. I think Johnny Manziel is actually more of a unique case, and I think that in the NFL, you can cut cats when they're not acting right. But the owner, in the NFL, they're more privy to guys that have bad behavior because they don't want to deal with the legal mess and the perception that it brings on the team. When in NCAA and college.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you need to talk to Usain Bolt real quick.
Yeah, Tebow.
Because he done messed himself up. Jason has cursed this whole time.
Between Usain Bolt and Tebow, he's having a bad night. Bad night.
Usain Bolt's commercial is not helping him right now.
At all.
Man, help me. He's popping back in.
Okay, he's back.
Try it.
It's the new house gremlins, man.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So what was you saying about the pros? You were saying about the pros?
I was saying with the pros is that they're more concerned about behavior because they know it's going to cost them money from a perception standpoint. The league will fine players now, suspend players. Where with the NCAA, you see how of a circus that is. Miami Hurricanes are still trying to figure out what's going to happen with their program. So you might as well take the chance. I don't blame Texas A&M for taking the chance. Right now, in my opinion, Texas A&M looks like a modern day SMU.
See, a modern day SMU.
That's rough. Hey,
terrible.
They building up the stadium off of 1 year of work.
I was about to say you didn't.
The chancellor is defending Johnny Football. Grown adult people defending this young kid. I don't understand.
Because everybody wants to keep their job. That's why.
If he was Johnny Jackson, would he be getting defended by the
Absolutely
chancellor?
Not. Absolutely not. Or if he was Johnny Vick, if he was Johnny Culpepper, if he was Johnny McNabb,
or Jamal Manziel, with Jamal
any of those
Manziel.
Well, I mean, you see what happened to Michael Vick's brother.
Yeah.
Don't bring Marcus up in this discussion, man. Now my stuff might jack up. You talking about Marcus Vick? Come on, man.
We're all going down.
That's hometown, but golly, man, don't bring up. That's my dude, but don't bring him up. Don't bring him up.
Nobody wants to tell the meal ticket no.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
but that's not working out well for Miley Cyrus. Dude might be the next Miley Cyrus. Y'all bad.
Why you go there?
Working next.
What?
If he twerk on that field,
if he twerk, I might become a fan.
You know what? Like I said before, I am not hating on Johnny Manziel. If they gonna let you act the fool, then act the fool. Then get your Luda on. Act the fool.
When you act like you signed an autograph.
The problem is though. Here's the problem though. Nobody, because he comes from money. If I read the background correctly, he comes from money, so he's already a spoiled rich kid. Nobody is trying to explain to him, sir, you need to work on your brand, because regardless of if you sign the big NFL contract, if you are a donkey, you have no endorsement money. And as an athlete, that's where you make your money. Michael Jordan isn't just Michael Jordan because he played so well. Michael Jordan has all that extra money because of Nike, Gatorade, Hanes, all of that stuff.
No political affiliation.
I mean, all of that stuff, like McDonald's. I mean, dude had I Want to Be Like Mike. He had a whole theme song for himself back in the day.
Republicans buy shit too.
Space Jam.
Okay, which by the way, wasn't a bad movie. I'm just saying.
It was not.
It was not a bad movie, and the soundtrack was really off the chain.
Okay,
but
you
I
took it too
digress.
far. You took it too far.
I digress.
Hey, Jen, like we had talked about, mess around and let Tony Romo get out here and clown this year and not do anything.
Right. You
Johnny
Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones would be loving it. You all know Jerry Jones would love Johnny Prev.
Well, yes, because Jerry Jones is the best ringleader in the NFL, but that's not really getting him anywhere.
He has a mind like a 40-year-old now. Don't forget that. He has a mind like a 40-year-old. I don't know if you heard about that.
I think I missed.
Let's go get Johnny football.
And he bought my kid.
He had a brain scan, and it said he had the mind of a 40-year-old. Yeah, and I think he's like, what, 72 or something like that? 71?
Well, that's great. Well, could the 40-year-old help him? Well, no, don't help him get to the Super Bowl because I really don't want him there because I'm an Eagles fan.
You're an Eagles fan. We've established that. You don't want them to go to the Super Bowl
at all. But but I'm just saying he's a good ringleader of the circus because what he's got is a bunch of clowns in Dallas.
I'm gonna go out on the list.
So by all means, bring on Johnny Manziel.
Hey, them clowns won 3 Super Bowls in the '90s and wasn't nobody saying nothing.
What have you done for me lately?
Jay,
what have you done for me lately?
Jay, I'm playing basketball with kids that were born before those Super Bowls. All right, so that's a long time ago, brother.
True that.
Hey, Lonice, what's up? What are you talking about?
Who else actually got drunk off the college weekend that didn't have anything to do with Johnny Manziel?
What do you mean? Who got drunk off of it? What are you talking about?
Like watching all the upsets. North Dakota State over Kansas State.
See, that's you. I don't know about all them upsets.
I watched that. Yeah, they got
the only one I saw that was more hit me off a little bit was Oregon State getting their butts kicked.
Yeah,
I can't even remember who beat them.
Oregon State lost. I missed that.
Oregon State lost.
Florida State won. Go no. Sorry, biased. I'm biased.
The red field. I'm telling you. The red field is where.
Hey, that quarterback is pretty good though. I went back and looked at some highlights.
He can play baseball too. He's good at baseball.
He can throw that there. He can throw that football. I was like, this
he can. Dude got skills. I'm excited this year about Florida State's season.
You excited about them being still in the ACC? Woo woo.
I didn't say about still being in the ACC. I said about their season. I said about their season.
You're excited about an ACC team. That's what I'm getting to. Woo woo.
Well, yes, because I went there. So go Noles.
Well, your nose better be ready for Clemson because they coming.
Oh, I'm sure.
Clemson ain't playing.
But Clemson do this every year. Me and Prev talk about this.
I know
they start out high. They start out high.
I know they choke.
They have an 8-game winning streak and a 3-game losing streak. 8-game winning streak, 3-game losing streak.
Right. And look, in the 3 games will be Wake Forest,
Carolina,
Boston College. In Carolina.
And Duke.
Carolina is State.
And Duke.
Right. And Duke.
Teams that you're supposed to be.
They're handled. Yeah.
But I tell you what, Todd's boy, he put his hat out there for that Heisman because he played his butt off, man. He played his butt off.
Clemson is the Iowa of the ACC.
See, there you go with these Midwest references.
Iowa will lose. They will lose 2 to 3 games a year that they're supposed to win, and then end up not doing nothing in the Big Ten.
It's funny you mentioned Iowa, and not really in the Big Ten, but over to the Big 12. Iowa State also lost to Northern Iowa.
What?
And Iowa State lost to Northern Iowa. UNI.
Lonice,
I got nothing. Okay, I got nothing. You and I are here.
Follow
Okay.
Division I AA football.
Right.
I'm gonna take my headphones off.
That's all right, Prev.
But no.
I'm with you.
They were about to start their own little show on that. I was like, what?
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason, one of my close friends lives out in Iowa. And I was saying to him today, it was like, it's funny, Iowa State loses to Northern Iowa. And, we're talking about how downtrodden Iowa State is. And it was kind of funny to me. I just had the opportunity to insert that somebody this weekend was talking about how Gene Chiswick, fire coach at Auburn, was the worst coach to ever hoist the national championship. And I was like, yeah. Before he went to Auburn, this dude won 5 games in 2 years at Iowa State, and he's still the second best coach in his program history.
Yeah. Hey. But just like Barry Switzer, you can't take it away from him. You can't take it away.
I got
Barry
it.
Switzer. We did it. We did it. Hold on. We did it. You can't take it away from him. He might have been the worst coach, but he got one.
Just don't crash the ship, Barry. Just don't crash the ship.
Don't crash.
My precious.
Right.
He was
My precious.
Jerry Jones was like, give me that. Jerry Jones was like,
we did it, baby. We did it, baby. That's all. And we did it.
Oh my God, man.
Oh God.
Hey, y'all ever...
What's up, man?
I was going to say, and Troy Aikman was in the background like this.
Right. Like, really? Yeah.
This guy.
Michael Irvin was just like.
Michael Irvin was just like, man, I'm headed to the party, dog.
Man, where's Jimmy? Where's Jimmy?
Jimmy was at the party. Jimmy was hosting the party. Y'all
Back then
didn't know
he
that.
had the mind of a 20-year-old.
Y'all didn't know that. Jimmy was actually hosting the party.
Right, because back then he had the mind of a 20-year-old instead of a 40-year-old.
Hey, I bet you Barry Switzer went to the White House.
Hey, did y'all see that? Y'all see the Dolphins 72 team finally went to see the president?
Yeah.
You saw that? I'm like, what? I mean, man, they had Don Shula up there, man. I was like, man, I am getting
Don
old.
Shula looked terrible.
Don is getting old, man. That's my dude. That is my dude.
What's going on with Don? I felt bad.
He's getting old. He's 80. I think he's like 80 years old, right?
I think he might really be sick too, because like he blew up. Like dude he like stuck a finger.
Hey,
like,
you know that's my boy. That is my team, man.
I have just swollen.
How you do the Nutri-System commercial and then you in the wheelchair?
Hey, you ain't gonna talk. Hey, look, I didn't bring the Dolphins up for you to start talking about my boys now. Hold on.
Hey, you are not gonna be disrespectful to Don Shula. You are not. I'm not even a Dolphins fan, but you gotta respect what that man did.
I'm a Dolphins fan, and you are not. I did not bring him up for you to talk about him in that demeanor.
I'm just saying. You was in the Nutri-System commercial talking about I'm in shape and going like this and that.
The man is like 80, man.
He's getting old, but I'm concerned
Wait
about
till you
the man's
turn
health.
80.
Hey, you in Miami, you can get work done before you go to the White House. I gotta go to the White House. Somebody help me out.
Okay, when you're 80, they try not to chop on you for any reason, okay?
He said, somebody help me up.
I'm going to the White House.
Hey,
somebody help me up. Hold on, man.
Hey, you see that?
Jason, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Are you going to try Nutri-System now?
Of course. Absolutely.
You gonna try it?
Absolutely.
If you get the wheelchair?
Hey, Dan Marino is not in the wheelchair.
I need
Dan Marino's still in shape.
Oh man.
Marino ain't 80.
Oh my God, y'all are crazy. Hey, Lonice, I'm about to make you mad. I'm going out on the limb. No team from the NFC East is gonna go to the Super Bowl this year.
Okay.
I think
Don't let
all
make
four of
anybody
them
mad.
teams. Oh,
That's not making me mad. I told y'all last week I had my mind right for the Eagles to go 2-14. I'm ready. Got my mind right for it.
2-4. Okay, I ain't going that far.
Got my mind right.
Well, hold
2-14.
on. They played Dallas twice and they played the Giants twice. Giants. Have you seen the Giants' offense? I mean, I know it's preseason. Them boys look terrible.
Have you seen my defense?
You have no faith in Chip Kelly.
Oh man. I mean,
Look,
the Eagles' defense. I mean,
it was terrible last year.
They are the equalizer.
And it's terrible this year.
So they make everybody look better, huh,
They're the equalizer.
Last year we were in several games, and it was all good. And then it was like the last 4 minutes, they were like, "Whoa, we're gonna let this team rip off 3 touchdowns." All right, game over. Really? Nobody wanted to stop anybody. Nobody wanted to tackle. Nothing. I got my mind right. We scored points last year. We just didn't stop anybody else from scoring points. It looks like we have the same problem. I've been watching preseason.
Is it me?
And this time we're not going to have any quarterbacks because if they're running the Chip Kelly system, all quarterbacks on my team are going to be broke up by week 6.
You think so? Yeah, I was saying.
Have you seen the big dudes that's going to hit the little dude with the football? Broke up by week 6. Okay.
Lonice, they need to bring your husband back so he can play defense.
Who, Brian Dawkins?
Brian Dawkins.
Oh, did you see
Love
that?
Doc.
You see that?
Love it.
You know
Love
what?
it,
Let me put some hearts over your head here real
Right.
quick. Some hearts.
Right.
Do that. Yeah, do
Brian
that.
Dawkins.
Oh my goodness.
Which, by the way, real talk, that was the last game we won last year, was when they retired his jersey. Don't play. Don't trip.
Don't you do that, man. Stop it.
Prev, I am not clicking on that. Not clicking on that. With that.
Well, I am about to shut it down before the computers shut down anyway. This old janky connection, man.
Shoot, I've been shutting down all night. What you talking about?
You the one that had to bring God into it.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that was you.
As
That
soon as
was you messing around with Tebow.
Right. As
Tebow
soon as I
got
said that, I ain't had good connection since.
you. Nope.
That's unfortunate.
Usain Bolt running backwards on my
I was about to say,
connection
I got Usain Bolt on speed dial right here. No pun intended.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Oh man. So I'll catch y'all next time, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good night.
All right.
All right, man.
Later.